Today, Suvendu Adhikari said something fascinating. Firstly, Suvendu Adhikari has been on a rampage of saying fascinating things which are absolutely unheard of in West Bengal politics, not in the last 50, 60, 70 years, okay? And things which give you the impression that either Suvendu has his pulse and knows the pulse of the people on the ground in the villages and suburbs and mafiosos to such an extent that that a very very able politician, ground level politician like him, very popular mass leader like him, knows that saying these things is absolutely going to get him and BJP votes in 2026, or he has realized that him and BJP are going to get drowned so badly in 2026 that these are just hail mary attempts at creating discourse and just coming across as a true Hindu warrior and stuff. And these are just words of a man who has nothing else to lose. I'll give you some examples why I think so. Firstly, he is now single point agenda right now, Hindu unity. How many chief minister candidates or leaders of opposition in other states are talking about Hindu unity and using this specific word Hindu ek raho in the entire country, I ask you? Not in some single village speech. Okay, other than Yogi Adityanath, of course, but in front of the camera, any chance he gets on prime time to any news bite, he is saying, Hindus, if you want to be alive, stay together. Hindu jodi bachte chao, or something like that. Jodi tumi bachte chao, Hindu tumi ek hao, something like that. Okay, Hindu ek hao. These sentences, these words in these combinations are fucking unheard of in Bengal, and it has absolutely blown my mind seeing his balls, not literally. Now, the other stuff, insane stuff he has said, he has demanded, which will be obviously laughed out of our able courts, but it's really a very fascinating, and I think in such an unfortunate situation that we find ourselves in Bengal, this is actually a legitimate demand that he has asked for separate voting booths for Hindus in Bengal. Can you believe how weird the demand is? But at the same time, it absolutely makes sense in Bengal's case. He even went ahead and explained his stance that why am I demanding this crazy position? Okay, he's saying that, see, there will be no bar on any Muslim in Bengal on the day of voting, because the government knows overwhelmingly the votes will go in their favor. So Hindus, so this is not him saying, but I'm adding that you could almost call this an official stand of the government that they don't want Hindus to vote because their Rajya Sabha MP, I think his tenure has run out now, from some place in Baripur or South 24 Parganas. He used to be some professor, very educated man, okay, not some random chapri gunda. Obviously, how else do you become a Rajya Sabha MP? That guy was caught on camera saying, okay, these are the Hindu constituencies, right? Don't let them come to vote. So in such a situation, Suvendu is explaining, even if some Hindus are able to get to the voting booth, even if the party doesn't stop them, they'll have to, a lot of them who live in Muslim majority neighborhoods or Muslim majority areas or live adjacent to Muslim majority areas, they will have to go through those neighborhoods to vote, and they are not safe at that moment. And for that reason, I am asking for separate voting booths for Hindus. This is pretty significant, pretty ballsy stuff. And let me know what you think. Is this a man who has nothing left to lose? Or is this a man getting feedback that saying these things matter? Because bhai, ek baat to I will say, I don't think he has become a complete right-winger Hindutvadi out of the fucking blue in 2021 or 2020 when he came to BJP. All we are talking about is his thirst and ambition, the nijja in him. That's all we are bothered about. तो अगर किसी के अंदर निज्जा जाग चुका है, किसी को चीफ मिनिस्टर किसी भी हाल में बनना है, will that guy say these things just to come across as a big Hindu leader without any repercussions on the voting booths? No, right? So either he has lost complete hopes, or he has realized and received feedback that this is fucking working. And if this is fucking, and both have absolutely significant implications for Bengal. Imagine the scenario that, let's take the worst first. Imagine a situation where he has realized, fuck this shit. I now know from the data from the ground that we are not coming to power in 2026. So let's just say anything that will make me cool on social media. A Hail Mary attempt, okay? Let's give a last try at this. So think of where that leaves Bengal. That chief ministerial candidate, the unofficial, unsaid chief ministerial candidate, and the leader of opposition has given up on winning the elections next year. Or these incredible, fascinating statements from the leader of opposition is apparently going to make him win, going to make him become the CM. Imagine that as a repercussion for Bengal. Holy shit, right?